I got this Maruyama again. This is a Kenyan coffee. Let's see, I took a photo of what I can expect here. It's called Kiandu Medium Roast. I love medium roast. And it should taste like blood orange, yellow peach, brown sugar, and it's juicy. So, sounds good to me. It smells really good as always. Oh, it smells so good. Just gonna get some water going. So yesterday, Sky and I went to an antique store in Kurosawa called Aspen. And there at the store, the owner had restored an antique writing desk that I had gotten at a different antique store. And actually, that is behind me right here. I'm so proud of it. It's sitting right behind me. I thought about making my coffee on that today, but I was worried because it's newly restored and I feel like I should have a tray, and I don't have my tray right now. I don't want to mess up something that's, I was going to say brand new, but it's not brand new, but it's newly restored. Oh, it smells really good. So the antique store owner confirmed for me that this writing desk is 100 years old. And I also asked him what kind of wood it's made out of. And he said the top is sakura, cherry blossom tree. And I actually don't know what he said the drawers were, but they're different. I'm going to have to Google Translate that later, what he said, because I wasn't sure. But yeah, I really like it. I'm excited to sort of sit there and write and journal and work on my Japanese and do all kinds of things there. Write postcards to people, which I'm a little behind right now. So I'm very happy to have this writing desk. So I will absolutely start using this today, just not to make coffee. It smells really good. And I also have my classic fried egg here. This is how I like my breakfast. Nice fried egg with cheese. Though I really do want to learn how to make a full Japanese breakfast with salmon and rice and miso soup and maybe some burdock salad. So I'll work on that. I can't do that every morning. That seems like a lot of work. But yeah, that's something I definitely want to learn how to do. Mm-hmm. Other things we have to look forward to is that Sky and I realized Shiraito Falls that we visited on a really nice sunny day. It was so beautiful. They are having like a light up nighttime event. It was last weekend, we missed it, but it's also this coming weekend. And they do that in the winter and also now in the summer. I guess maybe they took a break because of COVID, but they're back to it. So we thought that would be really fun to check out on Friday night. So I'm really looking forward to that. I think it'll be really cool to see the waterfall at night all lit up. And then other things I've been thinking about. I've done a lot of research about Nagano and Gunma, things like in our area or within, a couple hours drive. And there's a lot of things I want to check out. So in particular, Kusatsu, which is a hot spring town just north of here. And then there's a couple of towns around there as well. Kusatsu is kind of the most famous one. So I really want to go check out the onsens there. And also they have like a space in the town where it's like a field of water. I forgot what it's called, but they have these sort of daily ceremonies where these women have these paddles and they beat the water to cool it. And it's a traditional thing. And I believe there's some sort of accompanying like music or beat or something and traditional dress. So I definitely really want to check that out. And then also I saw there's some other cool things in the area, like an outdoor sculpture garden that would be really cool to drive to, or Mount Shirane, I think. which is an active volcano. So you should always be careful. So is Mount Osama. You just want to be aware of kind of what's going on with the volcanoes, any news. But there's a really cool little pond up there that seems great. I saw photos. It looks really cool. Kind of reminds me of stuff I had seen in Iceland, because Iceland also has a lot of volcanoes and hot springs, things like that. So it looked similar in the sense of this like sulfur pond that has sort of like this bright blue and white around the edges and surrounded sort of by like orange and stuff. So I thought that would be cool to check out. So just thinking about, things that we haven't seen yet that we want to see. So revisiting old places like Shiraito Falls and checking out new places. And also just continuing to do work on the house. So probably more yard work. I like yard work. I find it really fun. Okay. This looks like it's just about done. I have now realized I don't have a coffee cup in front of me, which is pretty essential to drinking this coffee. So I'll be back. Made it back with a cup. So now I'm actually going to try this coffee, which I think it should be really good. It smells so good, as always. I tried another coffee shop the other day. Actually, I always get Maruyama beans, but I tried Kurizawa Coffee Company the other day. I just went in there for just a coffee, and it was great. It was really good, and they do have fresh roasted beans there as well. So I might try that at some point. So we'll see. But let's try this Kenyan coffee. That's really nice. Yeah, that's really good. Feels good. I don't know if you can hear the birds outside, but it's quite pleasant. Sometimes it's mixed in with the sound of somebody weed whacking, but right now it's just bird. It's really good. Well, I'm going to enjoy my coffee, and then I'm going to get on with my day. Just want to show off how awesome this desk looks. Oh my gosh, he did such a good job. And these are like hand carved. This is great. This was already like this, but he really just made this look like so much better. So the top is Sakura, and I gotta figure out what this is. But really cool about this, gosh, it looks so good. My futon in the corner. Really cool about this is the writing on the back. And he kind of said something about this, but I couldn't really tell what was going on here. And I can't Google Translate it. So I'm gonna try to rewrite this in my notebook and Google Translate it myself. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I did my very best to write this kanji onto here. Did my very best. I might have to end up sending a photo of this to somebody to translate for me. But moment of truth, we're gonna try to Google Translate this. All right, let's see how this goes. Let's try to just do this part. Okay. Showa, what? Showa, Shoanko April? Okay, I'm gonna take a photo of that. Oh, it's like mad at me now, but okay, let's try the next one. So maybe something about April. Something about God, Kimoto, books, I don't know. Mr. Kami, Mr. Kanabashi, maybe that's who made it. And it says donor. That feels very wrong. Okay, let's like zoom out and take a photo and see if Google Translate can make sense of what I wrote. Okay, this is not so good. I think the antique guy yesterday said something about, here, I'll come over here. I think the antique guy yesterday said something about like mouth. I don't know what exactly, I think it got a little lost in translation. So I think I'm going to send a photo of this to my friend who is a Japanese translator, and maybe he can shine some light on what this says. And I'll get back to you.